Go Jojo. I can get stuff done. Go Jojo, yo yo yo. It's awesome. Alright, let's say that the one goes right here. Faster than I wanted. We'll take these over to the enchanting area. That should probably move at some point. There. Walk straight, guy. Oh, I had to fix that. Damn it. There's probably a hole up there, actually. We got. Oh, it's actually light out. You normally come upstairs and it's always dark. Yes, Mindcrack. My horse trampled that. Oh, I did. Just thinking, putting this off as long as I can possibly do it. Because it makes me worried that I'm going to get this right. Okay. We need to empty that out and use that chest for the first chest to go into. We will temporarily move a lot of this stuff. Honey. Oh, that goes with the honey. We have a honey spot now. Yeah. How's this doing? Not full yet. Good. Potions. We have a potion spot for. Yeah, it's down here. That's not a potion. How do I get that in here? Let's do this. Well, that went great. Gonna plant it? Or do I gotta fit? Good. We'll fix it. I gotta think a minute. I also gotta use the bathroom. 1 second. So the way that we have this design, we're going to have chests, guys walking in front of the chests. So a chest right here. That would be the copper chest. That will have to be a stair. Just use one of these then. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, so right here. That's going to have to be a stair right there. So this is openable. And we have a bunch of chests over here. With hoppers going this way into barrels. I don't have any barrels, do I? No. I might need to go watch my stream from before on how I did this. Oh, hold on. How did I freaking do this? At least let you guys see what I'm looking at. So they are directly underneath. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to go here, 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 here. Like that. The golems are going to be walking across this way. And this is going to filter downwards into chests from here. You're going to need a lot of hoppers. Do I have a lot of iron in here? Yeah. Let's do that many. Whatever that is. Okay, not quite that many. Actually, I have a bunch more chests somewhere. Probably put them in here. Yep. Okay. Oh, no. Beautiful. Let me get one more. That'll get me into the maintenance area. I should be able to flood those too, honestly. Okay, so put that down, put that up, bam. Well, I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing is waterlogging these anyways, because it's okay for them to be waterlogged. The only thing I need is I need to be able to take a hopper to go here. And like access behind here, we gotta go like this. And if I take this and dig it out by a block, then if I flood those, the water is going to flow down there anyway. So it'll only flow right here. Actually, this is extra. No, that's just to help me get in and out. You're right, though. It does look better. It does look better with without those flooded. That does look bad like that. But we're not done. That will need to be stairs. So 4, 6, 8, 10 stairs. Why did I just do that when there's this? I meant to use that thing, so that was dumb. Okay, whatever. It's fine. They're not going to be able to place this very easily. Where's my moss? There we go. Yeah, I'm still going to do this all the way across. Which is going to make the last one real fun. Well, that one can be a solid block. Well, that gives me an out. Take out this one. Put that down there. Turn here. Click. Turn here. Click. There. Solid all the way across. Make that look like a more interesting tough block. So let's pick one. No, there's a creeper one too. Give me that. Get the saw out that I should have used the first time. There's this one. Okay, it's not a creeper one, but it's this one. That one. Yeah. You can't turn it, right? No. It doesn't have to be tough. It just has to look good with tough. Copper bulb. Will that... No, that won't work. It's going to be constantly activated and deactivated by that. You know what? Curious. I am curious how that's going to end up working. That'll oxidize over time to make a nice green look. Hey guys. Now, that's the second section. The first section over here. Oh no. Like, this is going to be a whole lot of single row chests all the way down. Like, real deep, like. Like this. And if I can, I want it to be at the same level as that. So we want it to go up at least 2 more, if I can. Like that. Gonna be hoppers going into all of these. Which means I'm gonna need a lot more hoppers. There's going to be a more traditional storage solution back here. I'll go ahead and just lock this up right now while I'm dunking. Gonna have to be... I need, like... So that's... That's only if we need that many. So, like... This is gonna need ridiculous numbers. How expensive are the shulker boxes? Hold on. It is daytime. Hey. go see the... Look, hit the thing. Thank you. Let's go see the price of shulker boxes. Because if they're not that expensive, that's going to make it significantly easier to store large amounts of cobble and deep slate. And I won't need like 50 boxes of them. I'll need like 9. And I have a lot of diamonds. Two diamonds per pair. Two diamonds per pair. What is that? Hello, Tweety. And there's a lot. Okay. So how many would I actually need? Like, let's look at the overflow of all of the cobble and the deep slate, which is a lot. 2 diamonds for a shulker, yep. I have about... I have a lot. I have a lot of diamonds. I have a lot of diamonds. Even after I spent a lot of diamonds getting all of that gunpowder to blow up that wall for King of the Ladder, I still have a lot of diamonds. At least move some of these over. I didn't want to put more than a stack in here. Now it's overflowing again. So that's 4,032 right now, right? 64 times... No, that's not right. 64 times 9. Duh, I was doing 9 times 9. 576. Okay, that's 576 plus 20. That's 596. It's just shy of 600. Just in there. So that's 300 shulker boxes. Okay, so all of this, each one of these would be 2 shulker boxes. And they are all packed. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost packed. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, I'd say 28, and double that for what I gotta still get, because we're still digging. We're not done yet. We have all that of cobble to get, and we have all that of deep slate to get. We have done from, well, why like 2 down to 25. We need to get down to 60. So we have about a third of the deep slate we're going to get. And that cobble, we have taken out 6 chunks of cobble, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6-ish. 6-ish chunks is about 7. I'll go with 7 chunks. Then up here, we'll give it an 8. We'll give it 8 chunks, and I still need to do 1, 2, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to do another 12. So take that number right there and triple it. Whatever that number is, triple it. See. $180 shulker boxes. Half my stash. 270 diamonds. No, 360 diamonds. That's a good question. How many does the shop have? I know how many that it doesn't have is that. Yeah, it's just fucking ready. I have a horse that outruns the phantoms now. Oh, good. Someone slept. I was gonna say, there's an ender chest over there. No, they weren't. That's why I was like, That ain't gonna work. They were in the ender chest before I pulled them out to look at them. I thought I'd turn around and be on top of that hay, because they must go up. So, that's 2 blocks of diamonds. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. $14, 16, 18 blocks of diamonds. It's a start. That'll do. That's a start. What are you, like 12? Hi! Dude, you're such an old man! Hey, Fancy. Unless it's not what you're saying. If you're talking about the fact that I'm one of the original Mindcrackers, well, I'm not one of the original, but I am one of the earlier ones. That's a different discussion entirely. Either way, hi, Top. Is Top even still here? Top shows that he's still here in my thing, but I bet we'll see. Boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Okay, that's gonna help. Like, this will fill. One double chest. So then... Well, 108. 108 to fill a double chest. So then that's going to fill a single chest. Each one of these is one chest's worth of chests, actually, basically. Well, that will store... Well, I think that's at least going to store what we got. Oh, so it is so not old, OG. Yeah, good to see you, Top. You never know who's showing up in here sometimes. Sometimes people come in here and they're happy to see us from way back in the past, and sometimes there's people that are coming in here who, well, they've been playing it since they were 8 and they're 9. So. Yeah, you get both. No, that's cool. I was giving an example. You didn't have to prove it to me or anything. Okay, now we're gonna need... we need more chests. Well, I mean, we're gonna get the chests from that. I don't think we're gonna get enough chests from that. I mean, it'll be close, but we're gonna be going that way too. So, because it's not like ending here, it's gonna go all the way over that way. Like, each row is gonna be like one of these that are a non-cobble chest, you know? There's gonna be like one that is for ender stuffs, one that is for granite. Well, actually, no, that's the first couple rows are that stuff. A row that is for ender stuffs, row that is for ores unprocessed, and a row for redstone-y things. row for just building blocks. Probably 2 rows for building blocks, honestly. Of various kinds. A row for like growable things, grasses and stuff. And mushrooms and kelps and an area for tools. Honestly, a lot of tools are probably going to end up... That's probably going to be the best toolbox. Oh, a row for mob drops. Definitely a row for mob drops. This is in the wrong one. This should be lighting. This should be redstone. That's tools. This is lighting. So a row for lighting. That's other blocks. Wood stuff. Dirt stuff. That's not dirt. Shouldn't be dirt in there. Dirt's in a different spot. Dirt is, I think it's under all these. Yeah, there we go. I don't actually have that much dirt right now. So, wait, coarse dirt is oddly enough not dirt. It's coarse dirt. It's the not dirt. And that's probably gonna be nether stuff anyway. I haven't kept track of all the things I'm saying, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be at the end. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. That's 11 sections so far, and then we're going to have stuff that's smelted and then comes back around after being smelted. That my plan is to have there be a section where that's like the smelting section, and all the stuff that gets smelted goes down there and then comes back and then just like gets its own storage spot after that. No, these have all developed over time. It was definitely me, Fancy. Like my original chests that I placed were like, this is the first chest that I placed, and then this one we started storing some of the blocks I was using to build the area around it. Then I put the redstone one on top of that, and then mob drops kind of. This was not originally mob drops. It just, that's why there's still like every once in a while some other random crap in there. Because it was not originally mob drops. I've weeded it out pretty good. I think it's like, okay, there's a gray wool, which is still technically a mob drop. It's just friendly versus faux mob. Yeah. So the good thing about that, this has organically developed over time. So this is how I store things. This tells me how I want to organize them. That's good. It's a good thing. And there's going to be stuff that we forgot. And it's going to get caught down at the end because I don't know what the frick to do with it at that point. But we're going to need to get access back to here because this is how we sort the stuff. And then it gets sorted into the boxes underneath. What I need to figure out first is how... Well, I know how I'm going to sort the cobbles and the granites and the dirts. That's the first section here. That's going to be a normal sorting section. I know how I'm going to sort the stuff over here. I figured that out Monday, how I'm going to sort the stuff in that. I have a method for doing that. And I haven't figured out the smelting thing yet. I'll figure that out eventually. What I need, and I know that I want to put the place to put them in over here, and I want to be able to put a shulker full of stuff like on the two sides of it to filter into there so that we can have shulkers emptying into it. What I don't know is transition from there to there and then there to there. That's the part I gotta figure out. No. Okay, I overwaved. Okay, I overwaved a bit. I meant to do low, and I did low wave. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build the systems behind them and then figure out how I'm going to go from one to the other. That's the thing we got to do right now. And I need more... I need so many more hoppers to figure this out. So many. I got to just do the initial hoppery set-uppy thing there. Then I can start putting in the chest below that. That's fine. I can figure that part out after the initial hoppery set-up thing. And once I have that built, then I can figure out how it's going from there to there. I also need to figure out how it's going from there to there. Like the dump chest for the first group. I don't exactly understand how the dump chesty thing works. Also, I might take this first one here. I don't know. I might... It kind of makes sense to have the first group have one that's just for smelting. I mean, that makes sense, right? Oh, I got it. Bathroom, 1 minute. But I want, Fancy, I want to make my own. I'm not asking anyone for help right now. Okay. I don't have any more chests, right? No, I don't. Here, hold this. I need to go get more lumber. A lot more lumber. Because we gotta make a lot more hoppers. I need... So, for the first section alone, each item is going to have one hopper that has... At least one hopper here to go into that. One hopper for sorting the actual items out. Wait, hold on. Yeah, each one needs... Okay, you need one... Hold on. Let's make a bunch more so I can look at this in my head. I almost just made a whole bunch of cauldrons. That would have been real helpful. You need one item to go into the chest, or one hopper to go into the chests. You need one to point nowhere that's actually going to sort the item. That's going to have the redstone going all the way around and back over to it again. Then you have one hopper row going down this way that's actually bringing the items through. Need a bunch of composters, too. Alright, we need to go get a bunch of wood. Part of what we're doing. We need wooden shovels at some point. And we're about to have a way for things to get sorted, so I don't even care I'm putting a bunch of crap in here right now. The idea is that we're going to have a way to sort that soon, so fill it with crap. I gotta go sleep. Never mind. I can't sleep. Someone slept before I could sleep. And I'm probably just going to go back up here again. This is just a good area to just harvest a bunch of wood you're immediately turning into something else. Need chests and chests and chests and chests and more chests with some chests, and then I need chests with a chest and more chests to go chesting into chests and chests with chests, and then I need chests and chests. We need some storage containers. Because there's already giant spruce trees. It's either that or go to a jungle and start chopping them down. It doesn't really matter. Spruce is closer. Okay? Whatever. Taz, get up there. I like to not be next to someone's base because I don't want to like. Sometimes like Breon was complaining because people were chopping down trees next to his place because he like wanted those trees to look like the really. I don't want to ruin someone else's view. Which means I should. That's where I was last time, wasn't it? Like right there. I'd rather be like over there. Is there like no pathways around here? Hold on, map. Where am I? There's no bridges and there's no paths. Okay then. I guess we'll go around here and over to there. Working around my favorite tree that's constantly running into my face over and over and over and over and over again on a horse. Ow! Ow. In case you go by someone's place, I don't want to freak them out if it's over something. Who is this again? Wasn't this Sigils, or... I don't remember. I would definitely consider those to be his trees right there. Let's go a little further. Sigils is the oil rig thingy in the water. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know who that is. Because Phoenix is that. Darkfan's, like... not there, I don't think. Isn't Dark? No, he's not on. This is why I need a tree farm, by the way. I should just go set up a tree farm in my base. I really should. I mean, I have a giant empty area. I could just be using that and just, like, throw some dark oak in there and just, like, harvest it over and over again. It's not that big of a deal. I could even do it with, I didn't bring... oh, crap. I'm going to have to leash the horse. This is where I'm like, yeah, there ain't no one here. I can harvest to my heart's content here. I don't have to feel bad about any of this. Okay. Let's go ahead and make it so that you don't run away. There. Wait there, Taz. I have to cut a lot of trees. Start this one, I guess. Where's the big ones? Well, give me some saplings so I can start planting some 2x2s. Tara? Is it Terrace? This one. All right. I've only got 4 extra? How do I only have 4 extra after all that? Alright. Phoenix has been sleeping so far. I bet he's going to sleep again. I'm not going to worry. Too much. There we go. That's what I expected. Okay, now we go over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going to replant that one because that one's just going to get eaten by that one that grows. Let's get rid of these since they got leaves that are all like wonky now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then right here, give me one piece of dirt, please. Give it some room. These trees can get really picky about growing if there's crap around them. There, that clears out a good area to be able to grow the giant ones. One there, and we'll go up here. I guess it's not going to really be hidden as to what I was doing. It's fine, whatever. Oops. Can I reach from here? Nope. Can I reach from here? Yep. These are the types of trees you bring scaffolding for. I didn't bring scaffolding. Nope, that one grew. Okay, over here. Yeah, that's about right. Go away. There we go. So, that's a stack of chests. That's a stack of chests. Right about there. I guess I'm going to need even more chests because each one of those shulker boxes is going to need a chest. Auto bamboo farm for chests and hopperwood. Do you mean the zero tick kind or just like the long-term bamboo farm kind? I'm not going to do a zero tick. Zero ticks, that could get laggy on a server. I don't want to be that guy. Again. It's wooed. Well, flying machine farm, yeah, so just an over the time farm. A zero tick makes use of a glitch in the game that makes it so that they grow like instantaneously over and over and over again. You're using a mechanic of the game that makes them update instantly. I honestly don't remember what it does, what it is triggered. That sounds familiar. I haven't done it. I just know of it. Got two more. Jeez, it got dark. There are the 4 seasons in Sunlit Valley, but the 4 seasons are only pertinent in areas that are not already a season. There are the snow biomes are always considered winter, and the beach biomes and desert biomes are always considered summer. The summer one especially is advantageous because there's a lot of stuff that grows specifically in summer. Wheat, for example. And blueberries are a very good early game crop to just spam like crazy. Because you get them in large quantities. And you saw one of the things that I did is just made a refrigerator. I think the refrigerator requires you to have battery, which is not an early game thing. Oh, that's looking a lot better. So that's 4 stacks of chests. Working on the 5th. If we can get... that... that'd be 7 stacks of chests. Let's go for 8. If I get a block there now, I know we're done. Actually going through the durability of this axe, jeez. I'm gonna have to repair this thing in ages. Get that, Kristen? Okay. Another good early one that I liked in the snow biome is those the regular vanilla snowberries. They actually don't grow in the daily thing; they just grow on their own. Yeah, it says something about the certain biomes have their own seed. I remember getting an achievement for it. I haven't found a desert yet, though. There we go. This is when I really wish I brought scaffolding. Did not bring scaffolding. Dude, I thought the tree was tall. It was even taller than I thought it was. Damn, that was a big tree. Dude. 3 stacks left. Oh. Back to work. This might be the last one. I have not seen a gingerbread golem. Oh, wait! Wait, yes, I remember the gingerbread golem. I have no idea what you do with it. And I don't know if you saw me looting it earlier today. If you find one of those really tall places with the very pointy roofs, the best places to go for early game loot. Just remember, it keeps going up. There's two attics that you can't see. You eat them? Yeah, you're a monster! I don't remember doing that. I just realized that was probably very loud. I'm sorry for everybody who I just woke up. I want to be able to go through the leaves. It drives me crazy. I can't go through the leaves. No, Fancy. No. He's not talking about vanilla. He's talking about Sunlit Valley. He found a building that has a gingerbread golem in it. I remember finding that once. I never touched it because I didn't know what was going on with it and I didn't want to deal with it, so I just kind of walked away from it. Nicely. Hey, Tweety. It's gonna sound weird. I just saw you in horse form a little bit ago. Michael's horse is named Tweety. Yeah, I basically talked. Me and Hun were trying to figure out what theme to go with for the names. I said the theme would be kind of cool because it like shows this was her horses. Almost made it. We went with Looney Tunes theme. I think this is Adlington's place. No, this way. I had to reorient myself to the because I don't usually come in town from that direction. There you go, Tess. Okay. So, in the middle of this redstone project... I don't want to do a redstone project. Five iron, 2 redstone, and a dropper. Which means 3 redstone. Bring this with. I'm gonna go downstairs into there. Need a little space that's dry at the moment. Okay. No, that's going to help right now. Let's take this crafter. And let's make it so that every single time it's full, it crafts something. I also need one more thing for this. Hold on. There. So obviously the first thing that we're going to need to do to have a redstone repeater or a redstone comparator come off of this thing. Really wish I brought some moss with me. So let's go get some moss. Luke stir. Congratulations on your 111-month pack anniversary. 111. Snowy Beach? Well, if it's snowing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna not be summer. Four, 5, 6. I think the best way to do this is to take it off of a hopper. So if we have a sticky piston going upwards or downwards, doesn't really matter which. That's what we want it to hit. We'll go with up right now. So we want to... Yep, that's the right one. Like that. Then we put the sticky piston over that. It's triggered by this line right here. That did not work. Okay. That was a bit much. Thought that read that. Wait, did they just put out a redstone signal in general? No. It's behind it. Yes, a really tall tower. With a pointy top. Has a little tower next to it that'll spawn a red slime inside of it. Like, let's say that this only has 4 spots up. Square top, then that's probably not it. 1, 2. No.
Hi, Bobby. Well, hello. What you doing? Hi, Bobby. What you doing, puppy girl? What you doing, puppy girl?
So, let's say... Yeah, okay. So let's say that you want it to do something with an output of 9. Okay, I need to put something in there that's not actually going to make something. And this won't make anything. And not before it hits 9. So let's say it's 8. At that point, it will not activate until it hits 9. Now, let's say you want to craft at 4. You want it to craft at 1. Don't think you can craft at 1. What trees move? I think the first step is, yeah, that's 2. 3, 4. Okay, so I need to somehow... Oh, not to walk around, no. I thought that locked a repeater. How do you lock a repeater? Do you need to lock a repeater with a repeater? Okay. But that doesn't help me right now. Okay, so... I need to have that signal be one lower. So if I put that signal here... Now we take you... No, that would do that, wouldn't it? If I put this in here, and I put this here, I put this here, then I put this here, and then I put this here. Ah! There you go. Okay, so we do that again. Set this time. Like that. Actually, I want this one to be a half slab to not transfer any signal downwards from that. It's going to come from this itself. That goes here. That goes here. Okay. Let's say I want it to be a signal of 1. That should be this. I looked at this backwards, didn't I? I looked at this backwards. Oh, I looked at it backwards. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's backwards. Not that. That. Stop. Okay. That's the same thing. I need to put it here. So the signal gets dropped by 1. Then we put the item frame. Then we put this down. Now if we want to craft a 1 item thing, should trigger now. Now if we wanted to craft a 2 item thing, oh, subtraction mode. Hold on. Is that 1 item thing? 2 item thing. There. Okay. Okay. Now, does that matter if we do that? Oh, yes, that does matter. If we, so this... Hold on. Power of 0 right now. Excuse me. Power of 1 right now. There's 1 item in there. Block 1. Power. It just does that anyway. I'm wasting my time. Calypso, stop. Stop. Ah, stop it. Okay, come on.
Where's your toy? Bring it over here, stupid. Bring your toy over here. Don't throw it under the desk. Come over here. Come on.
Whatever. At least you made it this time. So I have a desk, right? That I'm at right now. That I'm sitting at. And the dog is on this. I'm over here. Right? No, it doesn't matter. It's more centered. Good enough. It's actually, the face is looking down, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm over there. The dog is over on this side of the desk, and the dog has a bed right here to sleep on. Right here, because the dog likes to sleep next to me. It's a thing. The dog also likes her ball. Her ball, she could take it and, you know, bring it over to me. And just give it to me, and I'll throw it over there, and she's happy. Okay. But no take, only throw. That's not what the dog does. The dog has figured out there's a gap here. So the dog tries to throw it under the gap to me because that's not giving me the ball. That's just putting it that way, and I just happen to get it. But here's the thing. The dog's also figured out this moves, and she thinks that if she puts the ball here hard enough, it'll end up to me. What it does is it takes the bed and constantly move it further and further under the desk until it's up to me. Because even though it squishes, and sometimes when it squishes, it goes under the desk because she squished the mat and pushed it through the opening, then yeah, I'll get the ball. There's mouse over there. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Every single time she comes up, she goes, jump, slam ball, shove. Jump, slam ball, shove. Jump, slam ball, shove. It's like, there's a hole right here. That way. Hole! Right? Hole! Nope! Shove the bed, sometimes the ball will make it through. If you shove it harder, it might work more. But that's like putting the cork onto a bottle. That's like trying to push on a cork on a bottle of wine to hope you'll eventually get something out of it. No! That's not how it works! There's no room to move the bed over, Madman. And I pushed the bed. I pushed the bed back. I push it back. So there's a little gap here. I give her a place to put the ball. Nope. Shove. Jump on bed. Shove it. Jump on bed. Shove it. The ball is currently... I just shoved the bed out. The ball is currently right here. I can't grab it. I could grab it with my foot right now. If I grab it, you know what she's going to do next time. It was a success. I'm talking about the ways of Calypso and shoving the ball to me. Hon, duck right. Thank you. I illustrated it with Minecraft blocks.
Did you like the left-right zigzag?
What?
Did you like the left-right zigzag?
When you duck down? Well, I said duck right, and you ducked down, and that was fine. Ducking down worked just fine. Guess what I forgot to get today?
Water!
Been drinking it.
I have a full one.
Is it coconut?
No. It's a fresh pink.
Ash! Is it? Oh no, that's 143. Ash, congratulations on your 139-month pack of misery. So, this is all pointless. All I gotta do is tell it to trigger when it gets a strong enough. So we gotta give it a signal of 9. So 1. I guess that would be enough, would it? Yeah, it's fine. Trying to make it so that I could make it a little bit smaller, but it's fine. So 1, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so perfect. I'd rather it go down. just need to put a hopper here. Okay, so we need to surround it with blocks so that it always goes into the hopper and have there be a barrel underneath there for it to go into when it's done. I better pick these up. Block placing mod? No. Not that it has vanilla-like features to it. I mean, like, building wands is great, but that's going to require you to... That's not something you can bring over to a server easily. I don't usually do those types of things. I'm a slow builder. Actually, I have that surrounded by blocks. Oh, one shy, huh? Okay. Oh, I got turned around. Not that way. Good. And we can have a hopper going down into that. Technically, I could have 3 hoppers going into that. All right. Well, that's going to have to do it for now, guys. I will see you tomorrow for some Spelunky goodness, I hope. It's going to be a weird one because I'm probably going to have to start a little bit on the early side because I have to end at like 5. So, we'll see what happens. But that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Anyone I can send you guys off to right now? Oh, Salford. Have fun with Salford South. All best tips and resubs, but you guys will survive. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.